What's going on? Another day, another dollar, and welcome back to Sid City. I am just doing my regular routine. As far as yesterday, my husband Nick, he was able to do the dishes for me, which I was so appreciative of because then I got to get in there and get the kitchen done kind of myself to my own standards. I had him load up the dishwasher, so I just had to kind of clear off the counter, which I did clear it off, but my twins, who are 1.5, climbed onto the counter and started messing with things, so it's not perfect. But it looks a lot better in here than it did yesterday. Kind of wish I had a before and after for y'all, but I don't, sorry. So, day plans, what's going on with me? I don't really know. I just put the twins into the back room because they were climbing on the counter. As I said, in the kitchen, they're not supposed to do that. They were watching TV, Bluey specifically, and I was filming videos, but they were kind of loud, so it was kind of 2 for 1. Climbing on the counter and being loud, so I put them in the back. They're about to take a nap right now. They're actually laying down right now. And it's been freezing all weekend. I'm surprised I didn't film more content, probably because I was just in a family mode, and I didn't want to do like this thing where I'm kind of like trying to work in between my family time when I don't get as much family time with everybody. But I probably should have now looking back. Good. So there's a rainstorm this weekend. It's Sunday, but it's been happening all weekend, and it's actually really cold, like nearly 30 degrees. So it's like an ice storm situation. And I didn't go shopping before the storm like everybody else was doing the panic shopping. I didn't do that. I'm just gonna eat whatever's in my fridge. It's a mission. So I put some mayo or Miracle Whip on this peanut butter and jelly on the outsides, and I'm gonna grill it like a grilled cheese, but I'm gonna do it in a waffle iron, and this is what it looks like. I just woke up, sorry I look so puffy, but this is what it looks like. I've just done the second one. Good content. Just of like, oh, snowed in and like time to film my ASMR if the girls were taking a nap, but everybody was constantly like looking for attention. So aside from that, dishes are done. I got some video filmed earlier, which I'm also getting this vlog done now, which is great because then I can hopefully get it edited and posted. And if you are new here, hopefully you are enjoying Sid City. The original channel is Sajada ASMR where I do my ASMRs, but today I am doing another vlog, I think vlog number 5 here in Sid City. I do want to walk y'all through the day, but I don't have anything to walk y'all through so far because it's only 9 a.m. and like the day hasn't happened yet. Usually I do this part after the footage has been filmed. So sorry, I'm kind of just rambling. But anyway, we'll get into it right now. Nick is home right now because it's a late start this morning. Oh, she got some for Clem. I knew she was gonna do that too, because Raina's the helpful one. Good girl. Clem is the eater, Raina's the helpful one. Raina's like, you thirsty? Yeah, so we just got done doing the laundry, and Nick took Jasmine to school. Normally I take her to school, but because he was here, it's like, you go, I'll stay and get the girls fed. I'm about to put the twins in the back room so I can get this video done, and once I get that done, Nick will already be headed off to work. Hopefully I'll be done by the time he gets to work, but sometimes my brain be going like, Anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying the vlog so far. Just got the babies in here. This is Clementine. Say hi. She's like, no. If you're looking at her face, it's because she had a burnt piece of toast with jelly on it. I burned the toast, so I put extra jelly on it and gave it to the girls. So the burn is on their face. They also had waffles this morning, which were not burned. I was going to eat the toast, but I'm not eating for another couple hours, so I figured, let me get this served up now. There's still actually a little piece of leftover toast. Anyway, enough with the rambling. Uh-oh. This girl is interested. Raina had left the room. She's just walking around in and out of the house. Not in and out of the house, in and out of the room, between the rooms in the house. Yeah, later today, I think I'm going to feed them probably more leftover waffles because I made them in a huge batch. And also going to make them probably some beans and noodles or something like that, get through the day, and then go pick up my eldest daughter a little bit later.
Okay.
tired. Raina's tired. Clemmy's tired. She buried herself in her blankets and she finished her bottle. Hey, girl. Hi. It's kind of chilly out here right now, but I just wanted to get some fresh air and kind of show you guys. It's real nice out right now. It's still cold, but it's nice out. I have a couple of things to do as far as getting the rest of the laundry done. There's laundry in the dryer right now that I need to take out and fold. Nick helped me fold some before he left this morning. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning. I think I did. So I'm gonna get that laundry folded, which will be great because I have 2 more loads to do. One is in the dryer, fold that, and then the one who's not in the washer, gotta put in the washer, put in the dryer, then fold that. And then I'm done with laundry, which will be great. So I'm gonna try to get all that done today. But that's not very interesting to vlog, so I might vlog a little bit, but not a lot. I do wanna go on a walk when it gets warmer because still blowing smoke because it's so cold. But the sun's out, looks really cute out in here, looks really nice. My skin is glowing a little bit. But yes, very productive day and just very, you know, little maintaining things. The girls are going to be eating leftover waffles, you know, snacks like veggie straws, maybe granola bars. Maybe I'll make them some refried beans because they can eat that with a spoon. And I did buy some new spoons and forks at the store, which is great. I also need more sippy cups and maybe kids bowls, but I'm going to put that off until it's absolutely a necessity because I'm trying really hard not to spend excessive money here in January because guess what? The prices of the groceries keep going up, prices of services keep going up, everything's going up. So I'm trying really hard to reduce my what was $450 to $500 a month grocery, 5 people, 2 babies included, and a 5-year-old, nearly 5-year-old. I'm trying to reduce that to like $300, $350. So if I can do that, that would be really great to have that extra money. And we won't be as fat because I have actually been gaining a lot of weight just being here at home all the time. I used to work a lot and do a lot outside of the house, but now I don't because I'm always momming, which is fine. I'm just noticing that I'm putting on weight because of it, and I don't want to. So I'm trying to stay accountable to it. Fight it. Anyway, I'll catch y'all soon in the next part where I think laundry will be getting done. It's still crazy to me coming in here and like the walls aren't up in here anymore. If you go back on the older vlogs, you see the walls up. I filmed a lot of content in here, but yeah, it's just like the TV now, this bookshelf, this desk, this chair. This chair is going at bulk pickup, which is in a couple of months, so we're gonna take that, put it on the side of the road, get picked up. And then these are just toys from outside that I brought inside because of the cold weather. So because it was cold outside and kind of like an icy storm, I brought the kids' toys in so that they could play in here on the warmer parts of the day, but still bundled up in jackets and stuff. So now I've got to do this laundry. As I told y'all, there's stuff that needs to go in the washer. And then I need to get this stuff out the dryer. Busting out the seams. So I have some more clothes that are going into the washer over here by the door. I don't know if y'all saw that when we like walked in. These blankets need to get washed too. I know you can see these blankets, but I'm not washing these yet. These are going to be last. I thought I had brought a bin in here, but apparently I didn't. But I'll just walk the stuff over to my room without a bin. Take it part by part. It's warm though. That's the plus side. 'Cause it's cold out here, and this stuff is warm. It's just them. These are the clothes that need to get in the washer. And some fell over here, but can't worry about that when I'm grinding these things. Ugh. I put y'all over there by the TV so you can watch me struggle. Watch me bounce that back, bounce that back, bounce that back up. Okay, let me put these on the bed. Okay, throw a couple of pieces in here. I don't think I'm gonna wash it yet because I want to be like mentally prepared for washing, and I'm not, to be honest. Once I get all these other clothes put away, I will be mentally prepared. But as of right now, it's just me and these smaller batches. And then there's a blanket in here too, which is clunking everything up. I don't know if y'all like to do like towels and jackets separately and blankets separately from like regular clothes. I like to do that. I don't always get to do that, but I like doing it. So I'll take out jackets and blankets if I can do those separately. But yes, now there's not so much stuff like clutter because everything's in a machine or folded and put away. So that's what I'm trying to do. Sorry, I know that was super extra and took so long. The clothes, or the kids made a little bit of a mess in here in the living room. I'm kind of in the midst of potty training, as I told y'all, so the baby toilets are out, but they're not getting used yet. I might try to use them today, but I had mentioned to y'all earlier, I can't really film potty training, so that's unfortunate because I can't give y'all the actual 411 as far as things are going down as they're going down, but I can tell you the aftermath. So it's not really dirty in here, so I'm not going to pick up because the kids are going to make a mess in here again in a bit. Well, I'm going to tighten up a little bit. Just try to pick up a little bit so that it doesn't feel so cluttered. And I'm over here, I don't know if y'all can see me in the frame over here. But yeah, this is like a night light. Charge it, slap it on its button, it lights up. So I built Jasmine a little fort right here with a blanket and everything, and I put some blankets and pillows on the ground, and she fell asleep on the ground in the fort, so she had the nightlight with her to stay protected from the monsters at night. And she had some toys in there, but I told her you can only have one toy. After about 6 o'clock, I try to start winding up the toys and doing cleanup time. Jasmine also cleaned up the entire living room by herself. What you see is what she cleaned up. It was way worse before. Blankets everywhere, toys everywhere, trash everywhere. She picked it all up by herself, so I gave her a star on the star chart board. And the big stuff that's out now, the twins brought that stuff out, and Nick and I brought that stuff out to occupy the twins. So it's kind of like okay right now. There's some laundry on this couch that I need to go put in the machine. See, because when I'm picking up in here, that's when the laundry accumulates. And I also want to sweep in here, so I'm going to sweep in here next. All this to avoid doing the laundry. I would rather pick up and do stuff like this than do laundry. I don't know why, but I don't like laundry as far as like the little pieces, like the underwears, the socks. Even though I have a place for those things to go, when it gets down to the tedious small items like that, I don't like it. Does anybody else relate to that? Like I could do the shirts, I could do the towels, I could do the pants, jackets, but then after I get all that done, I still got to sort through these tiny little garments. I do not like that. Maybe it's because I have small kids, but once I'm out of that phase or I don't have to deal with that, I won't, because it is insane. But yes, I want to sweep. I think the broom is in the pantry, so I need to get done. I need to get that done next. I'm gonna put the stuff in the laundry room. I have yet to fold the laundry. I'm about to do that right now, but I got it cycled as y'all saw, and I am tidying up the living room. I need to sweep it now, but since all that stuff's done, it's still barely 9. Like it's just turned 9, and now it's like nearing 9:30, maybe. I haven't even checked the time because my time is wrong because with the winter storm, the clocks changed, so that was crazy. But yes, this vlog, it's a little bit more like day-to-day stuff, so I'm sorry that it's not more jam-packed and interesting, and that the kids aren't in it more, but when they're napping, I try to take advantage of that time. So this vlog is being filmed in the span of like an hour and a half or 2. So it doesn't really seem like much is happening, but you already know you wouldn't be here if stuff wasn't happening. Am I right or am I right? Okay, so let's get swept. Sweeping up this dining room area, because I can see the little dirt stuff. Because it was icy and wet, it's a little bit muddy, and then when the mud dries, it's just dirt. So there's a lot of like dirt in here, and the kids like to walk around barefoot and like track crumbs everywhere. If I'm sweeping in front of them, they will literally play in my pile, in my face. So I'm just sweeping up this dining room area. It needs to get mopped, but that's a story for another day. Maybe I'll bust that this morning. Bust a quick mop, because I have time today. I'm trying to be more productive. I feel like I have not been as productive as I should be for the past like 2 months, and I'm kind of like sinking into more and more laziness. I'm trying to nip that in the bud, but I am doing the living room now. I still actually need to sweep the kitchen. I just swept the dining room, so I am going to be going room by room. When I get everything swept up, that's going to be the cue that I can mop, but sometimes when you mop, dirt particles and whatnot kind of jump around. So I'm gonna sweep, I'm gonna mop, and then I might have to sweep again. But at least I have everything done this morning before I even get my day started. That is the real bonus. So watch me sweep. Okay, and I sweep the rug too, because I can vacuum the rug, but I just don't feel like pulling the vacuum out because it's very clunky. And that's one thing I shouldn't have done. I got a really clunky vacuum when I should have gotten a small vacuum because my house is not that big, but the clunky vacuum was cheaper than the small vacuum, but I don't know, should have just bid the $20. Oh my gosh, y'all can see all the dust going into the air. crazy. Because the sun is allowing for me to see it reflected in the light. This is all the dirt I've swept up over here. This is all the dirt I swept up over here. And then I swept up some more over here. So it all got swept up. It looks a lot better too, the rug, you can see it. Gonna just quickly lift up this rug a tad bit. Try to get what's under it. I don't even consider this a deep cleaning. This isn't even a deep cleaning, this is just regular. Regular kids running them up, cleaning. All this dirt they track in the house. Watch me start charging them $50 per dirt piece. Per dirt speck, $50. Cough it up. Y'all see that? Y'all see that pile? That's crazy. And I still have some back here. Y'all see this? Y'all see that pile? Insane. So I've gotten a good bit of the laundry folded. There's just a little bit of miscellaneous stuff in the middle. And this is summer stuff that I'm gonna put in storage. That needs to be hung up, and this stuff just needs to be sorted through. I actually went out of my way to fold the drawers. This one doesn't look that folded, but these ones are folded. This one's folded. Folded. Anyway, this one doesn't look folded because this one is just hard to fold, and then this one was all wrinkly and at the bottom, but everything else is folded. Trust. It's just for me, if I folded it before and it was just kind of thrown in the drawer, I keep the fold that was already intact. I don't refold the folded creases. Anyway. Okay, so I just got done sweeping and mopping. I checked on the twins and they were still up. I thought they were gonna nap just because sometimes when I put them in there with no stimulation and a drink, they tend to fall asleep, but they didn't. So I ended up putting on Bubble Guppies for them, TV show, and again refilled their bottles and picked up some of the blankets off the floor so they could walk around if they want to. But I'm just waiting on the floor to dry in the living room before I let them out and let them play and let them tear it all up again. But it's looking really good in there. I plan to show you guys once it's dry. I actually mopped from the kitchen to the dining room to the living room to the front door, so that's why I'm out here, because I mopped myself to the front door and I didn't want to track steps or retrace my steps with the mop, so I'm just waiting like 10 minutes for it to dry. I'm about to fix myself up some breakfast. I think I'm gonna do just a simple bowl of cereal. I don't really feel like overthinking it. And then for the girls, I'll probably cut them up some more waffles and chips. That's what I'm thinking for this morning. Maybe oatmeal. It just depends because it's not like they can communicate to me what they want, and they do pretty well with the oatmeal and the waffles. So we'll just see how that goes. Got most of the laundry done. Still need to finish up, but I mopped up in here so it looks a lot better. Already making a mess. I haven't even been out here a few minutes. Thank you, Raina. You hungry? Well, I'd say these girls are hungry, already sitting down at their little table, so I'm gonna get them some warmed up waffles. So that is pretty much how everything went as far as today's cleaning. I think it's like January 26th or 27th or something. 27th. It was snowy, icy, rainy, cold yesterday, so the kids and staff had the day off. Oh yeah. Can y'all be quiet so I can finish? So I'm in between if I'm gonna do a waffle for myself or cereal, and I also want to have a little bit of tuna. So I'm gonna eat, and then I'm going to lay these girls either back down or put the TV on so they can watch TV out here. I know the table's a little dirty, sorry. Should have wiped that off too. So since everything is done according to plan, this is what it looks like in a day of pretty much what I typically do. I try to make the vlogs like more interesting of stuff going on, but it wasn't really much going on right now. So I will catch you guys in the next city, and thank you for watching. Bye.